Peace, love, and light, y'all. Peace, love, and light, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the Love, Space, and Time podcast.
What's
I'm
up,
Nisha.
everybody? And I'm Brian.
Welcome, and happy Sunday. So happy to be here today. Last week I had to sit it out because I wasn't feeling that great, but now I am back in full effect.
Yep. I'm glad to see you back. I was ready to take one for the team, but couldn't move on without you.
Absolutely, baby. You and me us never part. Lucky. Well, you're not my sister, but you get
it. Yeah, I'm with you. Well, hey, we have another exciting episode of the Love, Space, and Time podcast. We're so glad that you all out there in YouTube land and wherever else you're tuning in from are tuning in and joining us. So let's get this show on the road.
Absolutely. And I'm so excited to be here. I noticed that we have the YouTube live button going on up there. So this is a great feature with the StreamYard because we can actually broadcast on YouTube. So I'm so happy for us.
Oh, really?
You see the little counter up there?
Yeah.
Yes. So
we're
broadcasting.
Live on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, look at us.
I have a few tricks up my sleeve too.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Well, good. I'm glad that we are where we are. We are steady on the move. We got some good things in the works. We've been saying that for a while. It's time for us to actually come out with this good stuff.
Life be lifing, and sometimes it takes a little time. So I will keep the faith. I will not give up hope that things are going to get done.
I'm not giving up hope in you either, babe. We riding to the end, riding all the way.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about creative date ideas for couples who are in long distance relationships. And boy, do we have experience in this department.
Yes, indeed. Surprisingly enough, we've covered quite a few of the things that we have on this little list here. So good to know that we are moving in the right direction.
We're headed down the right direction here. So the first one on the list is basically a movie night. Now, when earlier on in the year, we were using Amazon Prime because Amazon Prime had a watch party feature, right? That's what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
So we would send each other invites to join the movie.
It was romantic too. I said it was romantic too.
It was romantic, right? Because we would send each other invites to join the movie, to join the watch party, and we watch it together. And we're both sci-fi buffs, so we would always mostly pick sci-fi movies. I don't think we watched anything. Did we watch something romantic, like a rom-com? I don't even remember.
Yeah, we haven't really done sci-fi movie. If we did sci-fi, you fell asleep on it, but we did watch a couple of the romantic.
We put my business out in the streets.
I even watched some chick flicks and whatnot too, but it's all good because I watched them with the woman that I love.
Oh, you're so sweet, babe. So yes, that was Amazon Prime. We checked recently. I think they have discontinued that feature.
And didn't even tell nobody.
That's a bad move right there. I mean, that was wildly popular, and I'm sure other couples who are in long distance relationships use that feature. So now we have to either just watch the same movie at the same time or figure out another, streaming source that we can use. But watch parties are great for couples because you get to see your partner's interest as far as movies are concerned. Yeah. I'm a talker. Unfortunately, I will talk in a movie. And I try to keep it to a minimum. But if I'm bored or if I'm scared, I'm going to talk. So we never watch horror movies because I don't do horror movies at all.
Yeah, we don't need to assault our psyches and our minds with stuff like that.
Positive
we need to watch a sci-fi
high vibrations all the time. So so
next on the rotation needs to be a sci-fi movie because we haven't really get through a sci-fi movie together. So
I have some things on my my watch list on Hulu. I have Hulu now because I switch back and forth because these streaming apps get expensive.
I feel you. I feel you. So yeah, we can check something out on Hulu.
Oh, we have a guest joining us today, JT Pierre. I see her in the chat.
Bonjour, JT Pierre. So why are you laughing? My junior high school and high school French class comes in handy. I didn't lose that stuff.
I took French too, but that came out of nowhere. Like, oh, okay, gotcha, babe. Oh, welcome. Let us know in the comment section if you have any questions you would like to ask, or if you would like to share your experience in a long distance relationship. So we're gonna move on down to the next thing on the list.
This we need to do. We need to host an online cooking class.
Mm-hmm.
For couples in long distance relationships.
Fun fact about Vernon. Vernon loves to cook. And
that would be one of my if I can be on one of those cooking reality shows, I think I would do that. I'm not ready for the competition. I'm not like the Iron Chef or nothing like that. But yeah, I'd like to have a chance to, get in front of the cameras and show my stuff. Or learn.
Another fun fact about Vernon is that he is a pescatarian, meaning that he will eat fish, of course, along with his vegetables, but no chicken or beef or anything like that. I still eat chicken occasionally, beef every once in a while, not regularly, but Vernon can throw down. Last time he was here with me, you made, I know you made the chickpea burgers. We had chickpea burgers.
Was it chickpea or was it lentil? Lentil burgers.
Lentil burgers.
I made Rasta pasta with salmon in it.
Rasta pasta. That was good. Ooh, and I made the spinach artichoke lasagna. So that was really good.
Which was dope. Doper than dope. Yeah, an online cooking class would be cool. Mm-hmm. Either taking an online cooking class together or we host it. We do our own cooking competition. Oh, that'll be dope.
But how do people get to judge if they're not there to taste it?
We judge on plating and appearance.
Oh, I got you with that. Easy.
Oh, okay. Challenge. Okay.
Let me throw down my gauntlet.
You ain't said nothing but a word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the online cooking class would be fun. I want to step outside of our box and do something that neither one of us has ever done before. So we got to find something good we can both do.
So what's next on the list?
Ooh, let's see. Let me check my list here. So, we got a game night. We're already ahead of the curve though, because we are playing Words with Friends. And I am spanking that. But
that game is so daggone whack. I suggested chess. I suggest things like, I
don't know how to play chess.
I was like, I'll teach you. That would be fun. I'll show you some things. Let me show you a few things.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, but Words with Friends, for those of you who haven't, JT Pierre, if you haven't played Words with Friends, it's rigged. It's rigged, I tell you. The game is rigged.
It's not rigged. Vernon thinks that all the words are fake, that he can't use.
Using bootleg words that aren't really words. And then when I come up with my own bootleg word, they're like, no, we can't accept that. They even tell you, somebody used the word, I hit the definition button. They said, this ain't really a word, but we're going to allow it.
I'm not convinced that actually happened, because you can always press on the word to see what it means.
And when I pressed on the word, it said Words with Friends does not have a definition for this word, but we will allow it. What kind of rule of the game is that?
That's different.
So pick a good game if you're going to do a game night.
Words with Friends is good. Mm-hmm. And what else?
With Friends. We'll accept that. We'll allow that. Words with Friends. For those of you who are into financial literacy and trying to learn how to get your money straight, Rich Dad, Poor Dad has the cash flow game.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad took a mental shift for me, for real, because I'm learning about financial literacy at this ripe old age of over 50. And that will make you think about how you're spending your money.
If you ever liked Monopoly, no, actually, I am the pro. I am the champion. Okay.
He hasn't beaten me yet. You've lost.
What? Oh, in the bootleg Words with Friends? Yeah, yes. Bootleg Words with Friends. Okay. Like I said, the game is rigged. They ain't allowing all of the words that I use, but it's okay. I'm holding my own. If she wins by a point or a couple of points,
Yeah, I've won by 100 points at least in one of those games.
100
but
points,
I digress. I'm here to lift you up, babe.
100 points, it don't matter.
Lift you up. But what'd you say about Rich Dad Poor Dad? Is that the name of it?
Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's like Monopoly on steroids.
Yes.
I love the game. Because the first time that I bought a house, it was because of the things that I learned in that game and various phases of investing, using money to grow money, things like that. It takes it from something you just heard about to something that you're actually doing. And once you are familiar with playing with it, doing it in real life doesn't seem so scary or far-fetched. So that's highly recommended.
The principles do stay with you. Like I literally am more mindful of how I'm spending my money nowadays. So those principles, so that is a good game to play if you're, you want to learn more about financial literacy and all of that. That is a great game to play. Of course, solitaire, of course, the pool game, any game that you can find on your app store would be a good game for you to play with your partner. So 100% agree with that one.
We should try to find a virtual escape room. We haven't done that yet. I want to go to a real escape room, but
virtual escape room?
Yeah, virtual escape. Here's another fun fact about me. I like puzzles. I like stuff you got to figure out.
He does.
There are faculties of my mind. So,
It's a lot of brains in there.
A lot of brains in this. So virtual escape room. That's another one. I'm not big on trivia. I know a lot of useless facts. I probably would do well with trivia, but I don't spend a lot of time just doing trivia just for the sake of it. But a trivia night would be good too.
Next time you come here, though, we are going to go to an escape room. I know a couple.
All right, cool. I'm down for that. ATL, we coming for you.
All right.
JT says she didn't know there was a Rich Dad Poor Dad game. Yeah, JT, go to richdad.com. Check it out. The name of the game is actually Cash Flow. Choose the classic version. They have an updated, modern cash flow AI version, but it's got glitches and whatnot.
You said richdad.com?
Richdad.com.
I'm going to put it in the chat.
Yeah, richdad.com. And then check out Cash Flow. Like up in the top right or top left corner, it says Play Cash Flow. And you can play with people from all over the world. You'd be surprised how many people are online playing this game. Like
I know I was.
About financial literacy. We hook up. I got my cousin. I got other friends that, it's us talking about investing, talking about real estate, talking about managing money, all types of stuff like that. So good stuff. If you ever want to get down with that, hit us up on the list. Go to lovespaceandtime.com, register. We'll make sure that you know when we have the next game night coming up. All right.
Well, we should do a game like that for all of our space timers.
We absolutely should. That's why I said go to lovespaceandtime.com. And next time that we come up with something, game night, you will be one of the first to know. And you can get down with us. You can roll where we roll, lovespaceandtime.com.
Absolutely.
Sorry. After game night, what else? We got a virtual museum tour. A virtual museum or art gallery. That would be interesting.
You know how much we love. Every time you come here, we go to the High Museum of Art. That's really becoming one of my most favorite places to go. But imagine say we wanted to go to the Louvre in Paris. I don't know if they have a virtual tour, but we can look into that.
They do. It's worth checking out, though. It's worth checking out. I've loved museums ever since I was a little kid. And museums are places that I go. Museums are my happy place. I can go hang out at a museum by myself, with somebody else, with a group, just an intimate date. Doesn't matter. So I love them. So if there's a virtual tour, yes, I will spend hours or as long as they allow online looking at what's in the museum. And that is fine with me.
And it's free. You don't have to buy a plane ticket.
And it's free.
There's so many beautiful museums in this country and all over the world. Like so many ways for us to learn with just having a computer and being able to go online and to see it with your person. It's just like you're walking through holding their hand.
Yeah. Then you can discuss what you see and, share your thoughts, find out what this person thinks. Think outside the box.
Think outside the box to get to know your person. It's not just about, ooh, let's go out to the hibachi place tonight. No, let's
you
go
don't
to
have
this
to.
museum and talk about history and get your thoughts about historic events.
You
I
don't
like
have to
that.
get in. You don't have to get embarrassed to argue about going to the Cheesecake Factory or something like that.
Listen, first of all, that was a whole skit. That was not real.
That wasn't real.
It was not real. People do a lot of things for attention these days, but that was not real. But with the way these prices are set up, I would go to Cheesecake Factory.
You know what? It did spark a real conversation though, because a lot of people were talking about that after it was over. I was clueless. I didn't even see the thing until like 3 months after it originally posted. So I didn't know what people was talking about.
Yeah, because
a lot of people were actually talking about it. I was like, what's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory?
We set ourselves up for failure when we expect so much from somebody that we don't even know. Nobody's obligated to do any of that.
Yeah,
nobody's obligated.
That's where people run into problems. When you make it, you expect it, when you make it an obligation, like an ultimatum. If you're going to go out with me, you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to go out with you then.
Exactly. Like it's how many billions of people on this planet?
Bad attitude would turn bad attitude and mess up a wet dream. I tell you.
What'd you say?
I'm sorry. Sometimes my syndromes flare up. I can't control what I said.
That Capricorn came out real quick.
Next on the list.
Oh. Let me see. Okay, a book club for two.
That's cool. Do you participate in book clubs regularly? Is that like a thing you do? I know we've done a couple. I suggested a couple, but have you ever done that before?
I have done it in the past, and actually I found a group on Meetup that is actually hosting a book club meeting next month here locally. That was the audiobook that I was telling you about. That I listened to in like a few days because it was so good. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it again before we actually get together. But there's meetup groups for that. The library near where I work, they have a book club. And that's so simple. Like, you don't have to go on an app to do that with your person. You just pick a book and read it and talk about it the whole time that you're going through it, and just talk about it. It really helps you to explore each other's minds. We think physical intimacy is amazing, but what about that mental and emotional intimacy?
Come on now, get with that. Make love to my mind.
When you can get somebody's mind wrapped around your finger and they do the same for you, and you know their innermost thoughts and beliefs and how they feel about things. That's
the good stuff right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah. All right, now calm down. Hold on now. It's a family show.
Right. You know what I'm thinking before I even say it. That's top tier right there.
Book clubs for two.
All of that can come from a book club. Next on the list is
online fitness challenges. We haven't done that. We've been, when we got together, we've gone to Planet Fitness. We've worked out together.
We don't give shameless plugs for none of them people on here.
Oh yeah. These are not sponsors that we're mentioning, okay? But yeah, we've worked out together in person. We haven't done any of the online fitness challenges, but we're both relatively kind of dedicated to fitness, keeping ourselves together. I want to present the best aspect, the best version of myself to you. So
I appreciate that so much, because I always told you got to be able to pick me up. Just be able to do that.
Don't let yourself go. I won't let myself go.
Oh no, babe. Look, self-love is the best love, honey. I'm gonna do all that I can to keep it together. For me first, and then for you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. That online fitness challenge, I wouldn't necessarily call it a challenge. I would say encouragement. Because what if your person is not the type of person who likes to work out necessarily,
Mm-hmm.
you know, then it wouldn't necessarily start off being a challenge. It would be, okay, babe, let's start with 30 minutes of walking every day. Let's do that together.
Yeah.
That's a way to kind of ease your way into it. Find something that you like, because I like to lift weights. The next girl may be into Pilates or yoga or, you know, some type of aerobics class. Find something that works for you and your lifestyle and your energy and, you know, wherever you are, and introduce your partner to it.
Mm-hmm.
And perhaps they can get down with you. Or while you're doing your thing, your partner is doing their thing, and you're like, you know, two kindred spirits there together. You don't have to be doing the same thing, but you're involved in the process together.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. And in terms of staying connected, just getting out and getting walks. We call one another, or we stay on the phone or the video chat with one another, even when we're outside just going for a walk. So it all works out well.
I'm
You've
glad
taught me.
our minutes aren't limited, because I would hate to see our phone bill.
Right.
Oh my
Stay
God.
connected. Look, we take stay connected to a whole nother level, right?
Yep. I used to see when my youngest daughter was younger, like a teenager in high school, her and her girlfriends would be on the FaceTime. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? You just sitting there doing nothing. We just want to be on the phone, Mom. And now look at me. Washing dishes, Vernon on the phone. Sweeping the floor, Vernon on the phone. Vernon over there working. I'm just on the phone chilling. Because it feels like you want that person to be in your space, even though they're not physically there. It's like they're there with you, but not physically there.
Just being connected, just having you there.
Mm-hmm. I love that, babe. I love it.
Next up, now, I don't know if I'm really into this, although they do have that app, right? It's called Stargazing, using the Stargazing app to look at the night sky together.
Oh, Starview or Skyview.
That's what it's called, Skyview.
We're not going to give any plugs to anybody, but there are apps out there that will allow you to point the phone up at the sky so you can see what's in your celestial arena, I guess, where you are.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I like? And I'm not going to name the app, but the app that we use together where we put our birth information in there, and it lets us connect. That's so we can see how we complement each other. Like, this is my soulmate right here.
For people who are into that stuff, for people who like personality type, you know, assessments and stuff like that, I love finding out about myself anyway. Mm-hmm. So that just seems like something we can enjoy doing together. You finding out about yourself, I'm finding out about myself, and looking for all the ways that we confirm, you know, how good chemistry and compatibility we have.
Right.
So, and everywhere we look, we keep on seeing that confirmation. So you know, we can keep on doing that.
Mm-hmm. I like those type of things. I am definitely a novice when it comes to astrology. Mm-hmm. And, you know, but I like you said, it was really interesting finding out things about yourself or learning things about yourself. And then you go look at this information. It's like, wow, it was there all along. I am X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. And now you see a reason why you are the way you are. And it's nothing to be ashamed of, mad about, whatever. Just embrace who you are and be that person to the best of your ability for the greatest and highest good, of course.
There's nothing wrong with looking in the mirror and enjoying what you see, appreciating what you see.
Love yourself.
Love yourself. Next on the list is what?
Oh, my turn. Okay, let me see. Virtual travel experience. Wow.
That's kind of in line. That's kind of in line with the point up above when we was talking about the museum tour. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you gotta appreciate. You can't help but to appreciate the fact that the internet makes it possible for you to go anywhere in the world. Anywhere. Any experience that you're looking for, and there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to just enjoy finding out, just enjoy learning together. Mm-hmm. So there's a part of the world that we would like to go visit, haven't visited before, and just wondering or curious about what's there. pull up Kenya, pull up Rwanda, pull up, Nigeria or Morocco, wherever it is that you're wondering about.
Mm-hmm.
I think we would have so much fun doing stuff like that together. So
And you
that's
know
one of
what? I
that's
would like
high up
for
on the suggestion list.
high on the suggestion list.
Mhm.
And what's high on my suggestion list, I'm throwing this out there because I haven't mentioned this to you yet, but just planning a visit to another city together. Like you coming from your location, me coming from mine, and
Mhm.
say we go to Houston
Yeah, I'm down for that.
and we get there at the same time and just have a great weekend together and then we fly back home. We don't
I'm
have to
definitely down
always
for
go
that.
to the same spots.
I'm definitely down for that. We could always meet up in the middle somewhere, or pick a spot and we meet there. I'm
Mm-hmm.
always down for that. Yep. So virtual travel experience. Explore different cities, different countries, online tours, documentaries, local cuisines, recipes. Who knows what you pick up? And it can all be done
Oh,
from the comfort of your own home.
we could even do like a theme because you talked about Morocco. So we
Mhm.
watched the documentary on Morocco, and then we get in the kitchen and we make a Moroccan dish together.
Hmm.
That's a thing.
All right. I'm seeing some things come together here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, I can
Okay.
find me some Moroccan clothes to put on and be in here looking cute.
Go do the whole experiential thing. You got to dress the part and everything. Yeah, that would be
I can
cool.
find some Moroccan rap music.
I bet you they have some too. I bet you they have
Listen,
some.
for the culture.
Culture. Yeah, I would not doubt it. I would bet the rent money. They got some Moroccan rap music.
Some Moroccan R&B or something. I'm gonna have to find somebody on Spotify that we can listen to. Oh,
Hey,
no shameless plugs.
look now. This is another one that I've done this before. Art night.
Mm-hmm.
Art night. Virtual paint and sip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Choose a picture to paint together. Get your supplies. Follow along with a YouTube tutorial. Yeah.
Oh, have you seen the one on social media where the couple will sit across from each other and paint each other? And then at the end, you show your partner what you think they look like? I bet you that would be hysterical.
I saw that one time because the guy, the lady, she kind of did a good rendition of it. And afterwards, he was like, I don't want to show you mine. He said, I don't know if I want to show you mine. His ended up looking like he was a third grade. He was on a third grade art project.
I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just put your heart into it and have fun.
Yeah. I think that would be enjoyable. So art night is another one. What's next?
Joint.
These are creative date ideas for long distance relationships, y'all.
Right. That's exactly what this is. How you can continue to get to know your partner with different activities, even when you're not able to be physically together.
Mm-hmm.
So where we at? We're on that joint playlist, right?
Yep.
I'm a music buff, and I feel like you are too.
Oh, absolutely.
And I like how you play the DJ, and you'll send me like different music to listen to and say, hey babe, I want you to listen to this. I was thinking about you. I feel like that is just so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're able to put something together on a playlist.
Look, I'm a child of the 70s, so I'm a music head through and through,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Mm-hmm. So music is a soundtrack to my life. So everything that I do involves some music. So I can lose hours and hours and hours
Mm-hmm.
just enjoying music. So doing that together, I can definitely see that as a date night.
Mm-hmm. I love listening to music. I'm getting more into like the music from different countries. I'm just exploring, like on certain apps or streaming services, you could just type in like the name of a country and see all the music that'll come up. Wow. And realize what you like. Maybe, that's cool. If you want to break outside of the music that we listen to here all the time in the States, just go to your streaming app, type in a country, and see the music that comes up.
That's good stuff.
I was listening to some French music the other day. It's pretty cool.
We got an idea in the chat. Somebody offered an idea: order a similar dinner and eat together on a video. Yeah, that was we got that on the list actually. Date night, dinner night. It says,
Oh, okay, I see it now.
yeah. Online cooking. Yeah, dinner night. So yeah,
We
it's
should go
pretty
out to
much.
Cheesecake Factory then, since everybody wants to talk about Cheesecake Factory. Let's go to Cheesecake Factory and we'll set the phone up and we'll have our meal together.
That's another way to do it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Cool. All right. Next up on the list, let me see. We're surprise care packages. You know how they have unboxing
Ooh.
ceremonies? You know how they have unboxing, you order this product. I'm gonna see what we got here. So we can send each other care packages, then do an unboxing. We can do a live unboxing, open up the care packages at the same time. That is a great, that I think that is a wonderful way to surprise each other and say, look,
I
that's the
already know what
date.
I'm going to get you. I already know. I already know.
See, that can be a competition that we have also. I like getting her. I like the surprises that I can pull on her. She likes the surprises that she can pull on me, even though she doesn't like to be surprised. But something about this is just so thrilling.
Now let's get input from the community, okay? How would you feel if your person said, "Oh, babe, I have this surprise for you, but you had to wait 2 weeks to get it"? That is not fair. I don't like that kind of stuff because in my mind, I'm like, okay, what is it? And so I started asking all these questions. Do I wear it? Do I eat it? Does it make noise? Can it fit in my hand? And Vernon enjoys every minute of this torture, and it is not fair. So what do you think? If you're watching this video, do you like surprises? Do you want to get your surprise right away? Or are you okay with waiting? Because it drives me bonkers.
Surprises, the better the surprise, the more it means that you love the person. So that's why I love
You just like to torture me.
Drop a line in the comments, y'all. Let us know what you think. But we also, here's another suggestion. Look at that. Tim said that doing the music playlist thing is right on point. Tim puts a playlist together, adds a song that they want I don't know if Tim is a he or her, but adds a song that they want their partner to listen to at their leisure. That would be cool if we keep a running playlist going. We haven't done that yet. We've sent music back and forth, just send each other links, but we should actually put together our own playlist.
I think we should definitely do that.
Yeah, that way we can always go back to it and
And then when we get together, it's like, I don't know, it's just like all these different pieces that, how do I want to say it? It's kind of like a web that we send out to each other when we're not with each other. Like the music, the cooking classes we can do, the games that are online. Like these are all the ways that we connect with each other in the different aspects of our being. But when we get together, we still have that music we can listen to together. And it's just like, it's like a bonding force, for us when we're together. We can listen to that music together. Yeah. And I can say, what made you pick that song?
It's like, I
just think that's so sweet.
It creates our own little vibe, something that is actually ours. No matter where we
are in our little bubble.
No matter where we are, no matter what we're doing, we can always pull something out that is, hey, this is us.
This is ours. Exactly, sure. Babe.
For sure. All right. And look, I got a vote. Thank you, Tim. You're on point. Tim is down with the surprises. Surprises are nice. See, that's what's up.
Aww.
Now check this out. We kind of hinted on this before, the cooking showdown. We thought about the idea of saying, hey, let's set the cameras up, do the video, especially if you both like to cook. Even if you're not good at cooking, just saying, hey, I'm going to get out here and do my thing. And this is something that we're doing together. Two people, you can either cook the same dish, or you can cook two totally different dishes and just present it and say, hey, here's how mine looks, here's how yours looks, or you can actually create it like it's a competition. Winner take all.
Tim said, I like having my partner pick out what I'll wear for the day. Underwear is always funny and a little naughty. Yes, the spice is absolutely necessary.
Spice is nice.
Spice is nice, honey. Whatever your little thing that you all like to do, because people have different levels of things they like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your thing is, have fun with it.
For sure. Yep. Now here's something I'm big on. I told you I like to engage my mind. I like that we like to learn and grow together.
Learning is a smarty pants, but go ahead.
So taking an online course together. I like learning. I think that, for a whole week, first of all, I'm one of those people, you got to learn something new every day. All right.
Mm-hmm. For real. No joke.
What did you use your brain for today? That's a real question in my book. But even if it's a once a week or once a month thing, take an online course, do something that you are learning and growing in together. I think that's a great way to spend an evening, a date night, or just a, project or something that brings you together through the month. You got time is going to pass in this long distance relationship anyway. So why not get on board and do something together, grow together?
And I just want to say, you are not exaggerating, not one bit, because this man is always on some type of Zoom meeting or informational session or something where he's learning about, what trends are happening, what skills he can learn. And I sometimes don't have the bandwidth for that, but I'm going to support you, babe, in learning the things that you want to learn. I am your support person.
See, and even with that, there's no pressure. You're not trying to make the other person do you. You're trying to allow them to do themselves. What attracted me to her is not how she's trying to be like me. What attracted me to her is the way she does what she does. So if it's something that I suggest that she's not interested in, that's cool. She's attracted to me because I'm interested in it. She doesn't have to be interested in it. I'm attracted to her because of what she's interested in. So, but it is always nice when we find that common ground and it's something that we're interested in and want to learn together. That's where the online courses, and even in here, I made a suggestion. I said, even if she picks something that she's into learning, I said, hey, once a month, once a week, whatever it is, I'll spend an hour doing it with her and vice versa. Even if it's something that is just my interest, just to create that closeness and togetherness. Let's spend an hour doing it together.
And honestly, this podcast is the best suggestion that we've had. Like, I am really, really into this, and I'm really proud of us for getting this far. I wish we had a hand clap thing on there because we're at episode 9. Man. That's 2 months. That's 2 months of us working together to come up with ideas, being present, learning how to use these different platforms, learning how to upload this and download that. I'm really proud of us.
Absolutely.
And this is something that I'm really, really excited about. Like, even when we finally close the gap and we are together in the same space, I want us to continue doing this because this is like a thing in my heart right now,
Yeah, I believe this is going to grow and evolve into something for a long time to come because we're going to be in a relationship for a long time to come. And there are people who are interested in relationships, whether they be long distance or not. But I think we always have something good that can benefit people in whatever kind of relationship that they want to cultivate.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm proud of us for coming this far. This definitely is a project that we both have great common interest in, and I see it going really, really far. I see us having our own, studio, and, we're sitting on the couch behind the big mics instead of being away from each other and just making it pop and making it happen.
Live from the Love, Space, and Time studio.
Yes. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is.
Yeah, we're going to make that happen. Now check out this next one. Ooh, this next one is good because we kind of working on a project like this as we speak.
Where are we? Oh, the online course? Oh,
after the online course.
Yes, we are. And I can't give away too much, but it's coming.
It's coming. Look, join the wait list because as soon as we drop this, we're recording a series. We're recording a 30-day plan. No, it's not a 30-day, but we're recording something that every couple can benefit from, something that we use on the daily in regards to meditation and relaxation. It's been very helpful for us as a practice. It's something that we do together. And we're in the process of recording something that other couples can use to work on improving themselves, work on improving and enhancing their relationship as a couple. And also, we want a whole community of people who are just taking their relationship to a higher level. So join the wait list as soon as we drop it. You will be the first to get it, because this is something that I can see Love, Space, and Time Morocco, Love, Space, and Time Brazil, Love, Space, and Time Canada.
Ooh.
I'm seeing some good things.
So it is, babe. So it is.
We're going to do some good things. We got some good things. You can be the first ones to get a piece of this. So get yourself in position. LoveSpaceandTime.com.
Absolutely.
Join the wait list.
Moving next on the list is one of my favorite things.
I want to do this. We haven't done this yet, but I want to do this too.
Which one do you want to do?
The next one.
Participate in a guided meditation or virtual yoga class together.
We just finished that one. We just talked
about it.
We were talking about the project that we're working on with the meditation and relaxation.
I thought you were talking about the online course. Okay, see, so now I'm a little. So we're on the virtual concert.
Get it together, babe.
I'm sorry. Can I say something about meditation though?
Sure.
And then we can move on to the next. I absolutely love our morning conversations. I love our morning prayers and affirmations. Every morning we get together on the video call every morning. And, we talk to each other about, the little things that are still important. But then we pray together and we speak life into each other and we affirm each other. And we talk about the life that we are creating for ourselves, that we are walking into. And it does set the tone for the day. And it does create that emotional intimacy, that mental intimacy that we want to encourage others to develop as well by connecting with your partner on the level of their intellect and their spirituality. I love how we connect. I love how Vernon prays over me and for me and speaks life into me. Like, it just makes my heart so big to know that this man believes in me and he wants the best for me. Like, there's nothing in the world that compares to your person believing in you and speaking life into you. Oh my God.
For sure. There are times and I know that everybody feels this at some point, where your own confidence in yourself, your own feeling about yourself may not be as strong as you want or need it to be. And in those moments, just having someone that's there, someone that's on your team,
right?
That's not the given. Of course, you just automatically expect your mom and your children, maybe they got your back regardless. But in the world as you know it to be, to have someone there that is really, regardless to what you're thinking about yourself, their sole purpose is to help you vibrate higher. Nothing beats that in the world. And I'm telling you, personally, for me, makes me feel unstoppable, makes me feel like no matter what it is I'm facing, it's going to work out. It's going to work out for good. And if there's something I have to do to make it work out, I can do it. And a big part of that is the blessing that God gave me in this woman right here.
You're so sweet, babe.
Absolutely.
There's nothing like your lover speaking life into you. There's nothing like it.
For sure.
Okay, we back on track.
Back on track now. So this next one is something that I would like to experience together. We talked about doing a virtual watch party together and watching a movie. I like live performances. I like music. We both like music. So if we can actually catch a performance, a live performance, and watch that together online, virtually, I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that would be just one of the best things that we could do since we both are into music like we are. So,
And I
and
have no
again,
problem.
any opportunity that you can get to introduce your partner to the things that you like and you enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
it creates that even deeper connection between the two of you.
Hopefully. Nothing worse than trying to introduce somebody to something and they go to sleep on you. It's like,
You're not gonna let me live that down, are you? I was tired. I was
we're
tired.
tired. Well, that's the only excuse.
Okay. Thank you
Sometimes
for your
people,
grace. Thank you for your
sometimes
grace.
sometimes people have a long day. But if it happens like 3-4 times in a row,
Mm-hmm.
you might suspect something's up.
Yeah, might have to change the time so it's a little earlier in the day because I am not a night owl at all. Mm-mm. Don't look for
And
me after 10 o'clock.
I'm certainly the opposite. 10 o'clock, I get my second wind, but like, yeah, smoking, baby. All right. So after the virtual concerts, you know what? I don't know if they have that many. A couple of years ago, of course, during 2020, 2021, and what was going on during those years, that became a thing, right? That was when the
Yeah.
versus competitions and concerts came up, and what Tiny Desk and whatnot. Tiny
Mm-hmm.
Desk, I think, came around after that. But little smaller, more intimate live performances became a thing, and I thought it was so cool because things you couldn't access before, and maybe you couldn't actually go out to these events and spend money on concert tickets. So suddenly everything became accessible. So shoot, I would do that even if you had to pay for it. I love that type of thing. So
And thankfully, Tiny Desk is still on YouTube. So, I mean, you
yeah,
can literally watch it together.
yep, they're still doing that. So that's cool stuff. Next up is storytelling night. I would like for us to do this. This is good stuff. Yeah,
I feel like I'm going
storytelling.
to bomb.
Can't start out that way, but we're gonna have fun with it
I
either way.
don't know how good I am at that. Like, I'll be
We,
laughing at my own jokes and stuff, and it won't be funny.
Look, when you start out at anything, you're gonna suck just to begin with. But shoot, we're gonna get good together. So
Yeah.
yeah, I got a feeling that if we, as a date night idea, if we say, hey, tonight is storytelling night, we just spend the time either making up stories or telling stories that we know about. I think that'd be a
We can
fun way
try
to
it.
spend.
I'm open for that.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Even if you don't make up the whole story, you can tell stories that you just know of, just spending that time expressing and communicating to one another. I think that's
Oh, you
quality
know the
time.
game we used to play as children where somebody would start the story and then somebody would add another line to it. Now that could be hilarious.
What is that called? That's called something. That's called what is it, like pass it on or something like that?
I don't know what it's called, but you can come up with some wild stories.
That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, Tamizzle said story time sounds like a great idea. I'm telling you, that's good stuff right there. As a date night idea, you come up and you say, "Hey, this is what we're gonna spend our night doing." I think that's stellar. All right, next one. Ooh, we do
Plan
so
your
much of
future
this
on
stuff.
the vision board.
We were supposed to do a vision board night. We said that we were going to do that, but we spend time going over plans in general. Anyway, I think it would be fun to put the vision and find the images and all that stuff that matches that. But
And we can use a tool that we can use because we share stuff on Google Docs already.
mm-hmm.
So you can do your vision
and
board
Canva.
in Canva. Yes. So if your dream home looks a particular way, like I want a house in the country that has a wraparound porch.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be one of the first things that I would put up on my vision board. I want a garden in the back.
With a sunroof top, digging the scene with a gangster lean. Oh, that's the wrong. So you say garden in the back.
I said garden, not
Oh.
no. I didn't say diamond in the back.
The song just hit my head.
Yes, so I want space in my backyard for a garden. So that's what I would put on my vision board. I would put on my vision board that we have enough money that we are free to move how we want to move, travel how we want to travel, stay as long as we want to stay wherever we're going. We have the freedom to do that. So that's something I would add to my vision board,
Yeah,
to our vision board.
good stuff. Good stuff. That's something we definitely got to implement. And that's the last thing that we have on our list. That's the last
Really?
thing. Yeah, we were on a flow. Shoot, we started coming up with some good stuff.
I see some other stuff down there.
Really? How come I don't see it?
Yes. So we didn't talk about the photo challenge.
Photo challenge.
Is that on your list?
Where do you see that? Oh, my windows. Yeah,
number
windows
18.
and whatnot. They're all blocked. Okay, I see that. I see the rest of them now. All right. Yeah. Okay.
The photo challenge.
What's that about?
So that is just about you getting out and taking pictures of things that you see that may be on the theme that you decided you're going to have for the week. Like I'd like to take pictures of nature. So if I go out and take pictures of plants or animals or things in nature, then you can share with me what you got that week.
Okay.
Another way to see what's going on in the mind of your person. Like, what do you find interesting and beautiful?
Interesting. Whatever kind of pictures you like to take, just share them with your buddy.
Exactly.
Okay.
And next on the list, because we are definitely getting close to the end of the time for our show, we want to make sure we hit everything today.
All right.
The next one is language exchange.
Language exchange. We started that.
I was gonna say we did start off trying to learn Spanish together, but I don't know what happened.
we were on that bootleg app. We were on that.
That is not bootleg. That is not bootleg.
The app is cool. We were making good progress too. We started learning Spanish together.
And then life started life, and I don't know what happened.
Life started life, and then somehow we got sidetracked. And we got to get back to it. Eventually, we will.
I actually downloaded that app yesterday, or this morning rather.
You downloaded it again?
And they were like, "Oh, welcome back, Misha," and I said, "Thank you."
But they didn't forget you. Okay, they didn't forget you. That's nice.
Didn't forget me. So, what a cool thing, though. If you now imagine your partner, because we've been talking about Morocco tonight a lot. Mm-hmm. So, what if your partner is in Morocco or in another country where they speak Spanish or Italian or French? Mm-hmm. Okay. And your person can teach you their language and you can teach them whatever your language is. Goes like that too.
That's a fun thing to get, assuming that you already have a common language. It's got to be some kind of bridge in the middle. So yeah, that'd be cool. Actually learn the other person's language if there's a language,
there's a language barrier.
That would be cool.
I have seen so many episodes. It's a side note, but not really. I've seen so many episodes of 90 Day Fiancé where they were trying to talk to somebody and they had no grasp of what the other person was saying. I'm like, how can you got to be able to talk to your person.
But they were going to marry one another in 90 days.
But they was going to get married in 90 days. Child, that was a train wreck waiting to happen.
Did you ever see any of them that worked out well?
It's funny with that show. Like we were seeing what was in the past. By the time it got to TV where we could actually go watch it, it was probably months old.
Then it was on Unsolved Mysteries, huh?
No, it wasn't. Ha ha. Last one on the list is a dream home design. So I have never been on one of those apps, but I know that they exist where you go in and you create what your dream home would look like.
Mm-hmm. This is cool. I can spend time doing this. Yeah, like I said, I'm a geek. I like to spend my time on the computer screen anyway, so I will have fun doing stuff like this. Mm-hmm. Just creating. This is my creative outlet. So not that I'm necessarily a designer or an architect, but I would love to be able to be
perfect. It's just your vision.
Yeah, I would love to be able to design and spend time playing around creating my dream home, what that would look like. And to find that there are tools where you can actually do it, who knows what that could lead to, right? You might actually develop a new skill that can take you places. So yeah, I would love to get a chance to do that.
I just gotta have my shoe shed in the back. That's all.
Use an online home design tool to create your dream home together. Share your ideas and preferences and have fun designing every detail. I would like to do that. I spend time watching HGTV sometime too anyway.
I do too.
I like those, I like seeing what's possible. So
There's
we got
so
some
many
date
things
night ideas. If ever there was a time when we said we are bored or we think the relationship is getting, old, stale, there's so much that you can do to enrich and enhance your relationship. We're gonna try some of these. We've tried most of these on this list that we came up with, but there are quite a few that we haven't done yet. So we're inviting you all to join us and implement some of these things, whether you are in a relationship or not, whether you just got a group of people that you're cool with. It might be cool to implement some of these things. And you don't have to always go out to an expensive restaurant or, one of those things. There's so many simple things you can do to enjoy yourself and enjoy the one that you're with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we are going to wrap up our show today. I'm so grateful to be here with you, babe. I'm so grateful to everybody who joined today and commenting and chatting with us. That's really special and important. Once again, please visit us at lovespaceandtime.com. We are on YouTube, Love, Space, and Time Podcast. And we also have a Facebook page, Love, Space, and Time. You will see my picture along with Vernon's picture. And I wish I could show, the logo, I'm not even going to try to pull it up right now, but you'll see the Love, Space, and Time logo on all of our socials. We also are on Instagram, Love, Space, and Time as well. So any of those sites that you would like to find us, we are definitely striving to be creative, to create more content. While we are living life and working our jobs, we have to create the time to do this. Absolutely. It is a labor of love.
Absolutely. But this is something that bonds us together. So we love doing this, and we love the fact that people are joining us while we just do what we do. If you are in a long distance relationship, then this is the place for you. If you've ever been and you have experiences and stories to share, we would love to have you on. Come on, share your story with us. It's an open conversation.
We would love to have guests come on the show to be on camera to talk about that experience, because it's not just Vernon and I, it's people all over this planet who have found their soulmate and maybe not in the city with them. They may be probably somewhere else, but we want to bring you on so that you can talk about your experiences and encourage others and share your thoughts and ideas.
You got to have sense though. We ain't going to bring everybody on. We catch some people on camera doing some strange things for a little change, doing something strange for a little change. You cannot be on Love, Space, and Time with us.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
We're not doing that. But all right, everyone. So we are closing this one up. Thank you for joining us. Come back next Sunday. We're going to be live again right here, same time, same place. Spread the word. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hit the like button. Subscribe. We're growing this thing. We got some good things in the works, and we want you to be a part of it. So
absolutely. Peace, love, and light.